Hey, what's up, fam? Welcome back to Her Holistic Path, my journey to holistic freedom. Today, I want to talk about what you need to be doing if you plan on having a natural birth. A lot of women are starting to change their view on natural birth, and they're much more willing to try it out, but they end up having medicated births because they don't really prepare themselves. And just like how you have to prepare yourself for a marathon, you have to prepare yourself both physically, mentally, and emotionally. So if you're planning to have a natural birth, the first thing that you need to do is commit to educating yourself. This society does not educate women properly or thoroughly on birth. And if you think I'm lying, pause the video and tell me what labor is. Go ahead. What is labor? Tell me the physiological exactly. Most of us cannot even explain what labor is, and it's something that happens to many women, and it's how we all get here, and we don't even know how it works. That's a problem. So commit yourself to getting educated, buy books, listen to podcasts, watch videos, just do everything you can to start understanding what is the process of birth, what are the stages of labor and delivery, what can go wrong, what can go right. I'm going to link down below some resources that I use, but definitely check out May Gaskin. She has some great videos. Check out her TED Talk. She has great books. You can also check out Whapio. She is a great person if you're looking for a holistic point of view as far as birth, labor, delivery. Whapio is great. I'm going to link her information down below as well. Secondly, you have to stay physically fit, okay? We live a very lethargic lifestyle. Most of us are sitting on our behinds all day long at work, and you have to compensate for this somehow by either going to the gym or finding more ways to be active at work, because your muscles that you need to support you during birth and even just during labor are probably weak. So definitely commit to some sort of physical fitness regimen. You can do yoga, you can do Pilates. I wouldn't really say do cardio, but definitely maybe start thinking about strength training. That's what I did, and it helped me a lot. It helped me keep my weight down. It helped me keep my swelling down. It just helped tremendously. Thirdly, I would say you definitely need to start using positive affirmations, or you can go the Hypno Baby route and just take a Hypno Babies class. Here's the reason why it's so important. Throughout your lifetime, your subconscious is collecting everything that you hear, everything that people say, everything that you see, smell, touch, and experience. And it is collecting all that data and storing it in your brain. Now, your conscious mind is not particularly aware of this, but your conscious mind is then using that information to make decisions. Now, here's where that can kind of screw you up if you're trying to have a natural birth. Because in our society, in our TV shows, in our movies, we portray birth as something that is traumatic. We portray it as something that suddenly happens to the woman. Her water breaks, she drops to the floor in agony, and from there it's just crazy. Okay, we have a lot of images like this in our media as a culture. Now, what does this tell your brain? It tells your brain that birth is something that you should be afraid of. Birth is something that hurts. And birth is something that is just pretty much undesirable. Of course, you want the baby, but the process of getting the baby is going to be traumatic. That is then telling your conscious mind that you should be afraid of this. Now, that sets off a whole nother cascade of issues. It affects the hormones in your body, and I'm gonna make a whole nother video on this later, but just trust me on this. Get you some positive affirmations. Now, I know Mama Natural has positive affirmations on her site, and you can also check out Hypno Babies, and there's basically a whole program on reprogramming your mind on what birth is and helping you to have a more positive outlook. I personally did the home study for hypnobabies, and it was great. It worked well. I didn't do it for my whole pregnancy. I only did it for like a month or maybe 2 months, and it made a drastic difference. But if you don't want to spend the money on hypnobabies or buying someone else's positive affirmations, all you simply have to do is think about what kind of birth you want to have, write that down, read it on a daily basis, say it on a daily basis. For example, I want to have a painless childbirth. Go with it now. It is possible. You will write this down, and every morning when you wake up, you brush your teeth, and you say to yourself, I want to have a painless childbirth. And you will literally be reprogramming your mind to say, okay, it is possible to have a painless childbirth. And soon your subconscious will be reprogrammed, and then your conscious mind will be able to believe that. And believe it or not, there are women out there who have had painless childbirths. I know, I'm just a messenger. What else did I want to say? And the last thing, and probably the most important thing, is learning to surrender. So I would like to go into much more detail about this in another video, but the process of actually releasing a baby out of your body has much less to do with pushing and much more to do with relaxing. In fact, believe it or not, your uterus is going to push that baby out. It's going to push the baby out. And you have to surrender to that. Fighting it is only going to make it more painful, only going to make it more scary. But once you surrender to the situation, surrender to all of what birth is going to be, it'll be a much better experience. All right, y'all, I hope this was helpful. If it was, go ahead and repost this on Facebook. Send it to your friend. Share it with your mom. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video and you would like to be updated when my next video comes out. All right, y'all, have a blessed day. Peace.